for the game, they talking like I'm the doula. Nobody want a doula, defend the throne. I'm a dog in the zone and your man's is bones. I don't fear the stones, I flash the paws. Don't be talking to me crazy with no glass jaw. A spit of light saliva, you can never survive her. Streets got a code up, couldn't decipher. Watch the way you talk when you talking to me. And if you didn't know, it's the NEC. Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. If you don't love me, you must hate yourself. Either way you play with me, you gon' play yourself. Don't be stupid, decide that I'm the same. A new rover and they still ain't got the range. Can't even hang with, doing big things, but the fame ain't changed. Trying to maintain, but your chain can't blame. On a new plane, but your main can't tame this. Same dame, but the rock got bigger. Might buy the drop top, got more figures. Pull up in the lot, still block pop, pop. The posse can spot. Come and go, but I still check. Now I ain't saying I'm the...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And that one all the way over the back line of the end zone. Can't do that anymore. Per the new rule, cost you 5 more yards, and the ball comes out to the 30-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Now the second-year man out of Alabama, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a second down throw for Travis. Gets that one to the veteran Lazard. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Travis from the gun on third down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. First and 10. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. From the gun, it's Levis. That caught Tony Pollard. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They send Ridley in motion. Levis to throw it here on first down. His pass caught. It's Chigokonkwo.
Jump.
And he'll be marked down on the 45-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Pollard. The speed on display. He's in. Tony Pollard. Touchdown Titans. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. The extra point is good. And the Titans will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. On first down, it's Travis to throw. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
What a luxury. There's certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Travis. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Travis. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Travis going to throw for it. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Pollard with a nice 1st down run, and the Memphis native returns to Tennessee after an impressive 5-year stint with the Cowboys. He's coming off 2 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, and he should be a huge part of the solution and part of filling the hole left by Derrick Henry.
On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Levis. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
2nd and 7. Here's Levis. The ball's out. The Lions have got it. Big opening up the middle. He's inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Detroit. Oh, there's nothing better than when the defense scores a touchdown, except when a big man on the defense finds his way to the end zone.
Yeah, I think it's been a while since that guy had a ball in his hand, Mike, probably since his earlier days as a young kid. But, boy, he looked comfortable. What a return. What a play for him to be able to pick up that loose ball and bring it all the way back. Man, nothing brings life to a sideline like a defensive lineman touchdown.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, Levis. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Carlton Davis there defensively to break that one up.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And he's going to slide to a stop and avoid the contact. But since he started there, he's still shy of the 1st down. Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the 1st down with Pollard. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. 1st down.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Again, it's Pollard. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, is there to wrap him up. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Levis to throw. That is intercepted. A big hole. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
Bates now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, here's Levis. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They send Ridley in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Levis. Now a deep ball here for Ridley. And that is incomplete. Calvin Ridley was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. And that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball. Find easier completions. Find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way. And he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, Titans.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
1st down, Tennessee.
Levis. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one, and just like that, it's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Pollard. And he will get into the end zone. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
His kick is good. That ties the game at 14.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. And it's Murray, the linebacker, there on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. Here's a designed run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Williams in motion. On 4th down, here's Travis. Open man is the tight end right. And he's going to have the Lions' first down. That'll be a gain of 15 on 4th down.
That's good for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. The linebacker, Jerome Baker, there to make the play.
1-yard gain brings us 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing is Travis. He's got Laporta open on the left side. It's a gain of 10 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's Travis. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. The Lions call their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Goff. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he didn't give the Gunners a chance to get down there and make the play for him. It's into the end zone and a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Levis. A pass complete. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Lions have got it. And so much for a nice passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now this looks like a design run, and no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Travis. It is caught left side by St. Brown.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here comes 3rd and 6. Travis to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. Here's a timeout, Tennessee. It'll be their second, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. On fourth down, that brings Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Lions move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. No signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
That one is caught by Campbell. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
17, Titans 14.
Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. 3 points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up. Here's 2nd and 9. They put Campbell in motion. On 2nd down, left. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And the Lions will have great field position right around midfield.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
Travis now on 1st and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, that's swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. And the Titans will take over possession here at the 44.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Levis. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. On 1st and 10, here's Levis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
A 2nd down throw here for Levis, and that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 3rd down, here's Pollard. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal. Here's a run to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Lions. Penalty yards marched off, and they'll try it again on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Titans. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
First and 10. Off the play fake, it's Travis. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. One of the tight ends motions right. On 2nd down, it's Travis. Catch is made by Wright. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
In motion comes Lazard. On 1st down, it's Travis to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
By the end of last season, Mike, on that NFC Championship run of the Detroit Lions, Jahmyr Gibbs really found his stride. They can do so many different things with him, run game, pass game, no matter how you do it. When you get the ball into this kid's hands, he can do a lot.
Travis now to throw here on 1st down. Pass completed is St. Brown. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Lions 17.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. A 1st down throw for Travis. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Travis. Inside the 10, it is caught.
After that 1st down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Travis. To the back of the end zone, he's got it. Sam Laporta, touchdown Detroit. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. It's up and good. And the Lions extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the 5. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll run. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Levis. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Tennessee.
Out of the shotgun, Levis.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
2nd and a yard. Now Levis.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
Levis to throw it here on 1st down. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. A pickup of 14 on that one. That's good for a Titan 1st down.
1st down, Titans.
They'll keep it on the ground. It'll take it down inside the 20. A run into the red zone. A pickup of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Now, 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. Pollard. And he will score again. Tony Pollard. Touchdown, Tennessee. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And the Titans have taken a 4-point advantage. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Lions take over 1st and 10. Their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Williams in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. And this will be incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. 3rd down coming up. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. 1st down, Detroit.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They bring a tight end in motion left. On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Another try, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. And caught with one hand. What concentration to bring it in.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long. It comes through with the grab and a 1st down. The Lions call their first timeout. Clock stops, 46 seconds to go. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Here's Goff. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing here is Goff. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And now after that big completion, Mike, they can't panic yet. They're not into the mode where they're in desperation. They have 2 timeouts in their back pocket. Take a deep breath. Get your best 1st down play call to your quarterback. A field goal's not going to do it. They got to think touchdown all the way.
Now, 1st and goal. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Here's Gibbs. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
A 2nd down throw for Goff. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Just an absolute clinic of putting together a drive, Mike, when you need it the most. And their ability to move the ball down the field, it worked the clock perfectly. They come away with that late touchdown, and more than likely, barring something crazy, a victory as well.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. This one is hot downfield by Ridley. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
What a game this has been. It hangs in the balance until the very end. Yet somehow they get a touchdown here late, Mike, and it looks like they're going to be able to pull this one out in the final seconds of the game.
The extra point is good. And the Titans have taken a 4-point advantage. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Goff. Looking deep for Lazard. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.